We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Lou Gehrig looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Lefty Grove will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Up next for the Rays, Hunter Renfroe, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Hunter Renfroe.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Yonny Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Throw over to the bag, runners back.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Now in the box, Mickey Mantle. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here.
Mantle.
Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Matthews. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Matthews.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ken Griffey Jr.
Fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Hey, no outs now.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season. And the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but...
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Gehrig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in now, Willie Adames, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Lou Gehrig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Heading out toward shallow right. Gehrig will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Austin Meadows, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lou Gehrig.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
So striding forward now, Mickey Mantle. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Mantle.
Come on, big guy.
The 1-2. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 56 on the year, as it is now 7-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah,
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Hey,
From the stretch.
anyway, kid. Here we go.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. Home run.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
The
Lou
right fielder.
Gehrig, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Go two. Go two.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping into the box, Mickey
The
Mantle,
center fielder,
and he's coming off a
number 7.
2-run homer his last time
Mickey
around. Williams,
Mantle.
the runner at third. Gehrig on at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And the second run will score as well.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. Yeah.
Digging in and looking
right
for
fielder,
more,
number
Lou
4.
Gehrig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today.
Oh,
There's a
big dog
fight
right
at the
here,
bat
one
rack.
time.
Everyone seems to be putting barrel on
Atta
baseball in
boy.
this lineup.
Liner toward right center.
Come on, dig,
Boy,
dig,
and
dig. Go
call off
hard.
the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So digging in now, Mickey
center
Mantle
fielder,
working on a
number
good
7.
line in this ball game. 3 for
Mickey.
5 thus far.
Mantle.
Hey, get good up there, huh?
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 15-5.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
15-5 is the final. So the Bronx Bombers win for a division-leading 98th time. Lefty Grove records his 14th winning decision of the season. Yanni Chirinos was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Our paid
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Chris Sale will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Stay hot, baby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Ready now, Chadwick Tromp. He went deep in the contest last night.
Nobody here, nobody.
Chadwick Tromp.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. At the plate, Ben Zobrist.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Hey, come on now, here you go.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. no score. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he lays off for ball one.
There you go, left fly.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Margot looks up. Adios, pelota. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 57 thus far, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Mickey Mantle will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Ready once again, Lou Gehrig, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Lou
Mantle stands at first with 1 out. Pops this one up.
Get down.
Find the ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. No hits to this point.
Eddie Matthews.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Torre.
Come on, let it fly.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Two away now in the Yankees' 6th. And up steps Don Mattingly.
John Mattingly.
High pop-up.
Go hard. Just going. Go hard. Go hard.
Zobrist is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the base. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ben.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They trail it 4-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Mantle.
Hey, attaboy.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
The right fielder, number 4.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, get a good one up there, Hump.
The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does, because,
batted.
Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
It might be. It could be. It's gone.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam, number 33 on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. High in the air out to center field.
Relay.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. New York set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Chris Sale earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Catfish Hunter gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mantle is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, stay hot now. Nobody better. Nobody better.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that baby's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 58 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be.
Standing in, Willie Adames. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Mantle on for it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back. Adios, pelota. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be
into the box now. Mickey Mantle, runner in scoring position with two gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly. Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Goodbye, home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his third home run of the ball game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Evan Longoria. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Be down now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is in the air to right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Mickey Mantle will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Let it fly one time.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Well, let's go, kid. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Great take right there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. Meadows is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Mickey
Now
Mantle.
batting,
And he's
center
shooting
fielder,
for history here as he's
Mickey
homered 3 times in this one.
Mantle.
Now here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, the ball's hit
Hey,
hard.
nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end
Now
this
batting,
right now and put
right
something in
fielder.
a gap.
Lou Gehrig.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Before the pitch, a check on that
Yeah,
winning
on the
run at
tag,
first.
he's out.
And they got him. 11th inning set to get underway. And
Leading off
standing
for
in
Tampa
is the
Bay,
veteran third
the third
baseman,
baseman,
Evan Longoria.
Listen, it's not
Longoria.
easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle.
Leading off
4
for the
hits already
Yankees,
in this one and looking
the
for number
center
5
fielder,
here.
Mickey
First pitch
Mantle.
coming. Here it is.
Ball one,
And a
no strikes.
fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now that's popped up. Low. Waits on it. 1 down. So striding in, Mickey
The
Mantle,
center fielder,
as he's got a
number
chance
7,
to tie this ball game up with that
Mickey
equalizing run just
Mantle.
90 feet away at third. Reaches out, but he
0-1
can't get it. It's 0-1.
Get your pitch.
In his
No one better,
career,
buddy. Come on,
Mantle
let it fly
is
right
hitting
here.
320 right on the dot, so he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with
Yeah,
damage.
your turn now. No one's better.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid. Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now. Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Castillo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure.
catch up
Runners
right
in
here.
scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I
The
say
right
it's not
fielder,
easy. They
number
got
4,
11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a
Lou
guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
This one's flared toward left center.
Round hard.
Wagner is digging for home. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
That's always hard to single out just one player in a team game like this, but looking at how this one played out, we've decided to name this man as the tops player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. New York get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division, not a surprise. Aroldis Chapman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 16 men on base. For the Rays,